Hello and welcome. So let's talk about the course introduction and overview. By this course, I'm going to teach you from the basics to advanced, like from basic like how to gather informations, what are the basic terminologies in bug bounty hunting as well as penetration testing. Then we'll see the introduction of Burp Suite, how to use Burp Suite in efficient manner, efficient way. Then we'll directly jump into cross-site scripting. The comprehensive cross-site, I call it is as a comprehensive cross-site scripting. We'll see background concept about cross-site scripting. Then we'll see the basic accesses. Then we'll see basic access on lab. Then we'll see on the live websites. Then we'll see different challenges. Then we'll see the filtered bypass cross-site scripting. Then we'll see the exploitation of cross-site scripting. And then we'll see cross-site scripting through file uploads, cross-site scripting through remote file inclusions. We'll see lots of things. Now, then we'll see something different, convert self-access to reflected one also. So we'll see every bugs from the medium level bug to high level critical vulnerabilities. We'll see host header. Some people call a host header won't give you bounty. No, host header can give you bounty of 500 USD. Okay. So then we'll see the URL redirections. It's so simple to find URL redirection on any websites. Then we'll see parameter tampering, HTML injections. So HTML injection is very easy. 80% website is vulnerable by this vulnerability. If you know how to exploit HTML injection, you can get bounty. Otherwise, you won't get bounty. Then we will see file inclusion. SPF record. SPF record can give you bounty up to 500 USD. Yes, that's true. That's true. Insecure CURS. We'll see SSRF. We'll see critical file font. This will give you bounty up to $2,000 if you will get a database credentials on a web application. Then we'll see source code disclosure. Let's take examples of google.com. Let's Google developed a page and they forgot to secure that page, and you got the source code of that page. That's called source code disclosure. So we will see this also. Then we'll see cross-site request forgery. Then we'll see hostile subdomain takeover and SQL injections from basics to advanced. These are very big chapters. Then we'll see command injections, file uploading, XML external entity injections. We'll see 2-3 more vulnerabilities. I will update later this. So no, we'll see everything, like every vulnerability you will cover by this course. Every single vulnerabilities I will cover by this course, and everything will be live, practical, hands-on. And yes, so my suggestion is to take only one chapters per day and then do hunting on that, then move to another vulnerabilities. Okay, don't learn everything and don't try after the course. Try simultaneously. Okay. So I hope you understand, you got a knowledge, you got a very brief introductions about the course, what will be inside. Now we will see information gathering and basic terminologies. Before we will keep our hands on bug bounty hunting, we have to know something. We have to know about the terminologies. We have to gather information about target. We have to gather information about server, about the applications, every single details you have to gather about target. So first we'll see basic terminology. See, first thing is called injection point. What does that mean basically? You can say where vulnerability exists. Vulnerability can be exist. Okay. Yes. Basically, where attacker can attack, that's called injection point. Now, second is you can it's a vulnerability. Injection point means a vulnerable location. Okay, that's it. Second is vulnerability. Vulnerability is a flaw or weakness of system. System could be anything: web server, network, wireless, mobile applications, anything. Third, payload. Payload is a script or code that used to identify vulnerability. Again, vulnerability having lots of types, so you have to identify vulnerability. There is a SQLi, there is a cross-site scripting. Every vulnerability having different signatures to identify. The fourth is exploitation. Exploitation means what? Taking advantage of that vulnerability to gain system access. That's called exploitation. So that's the basic terminologies. Okay. Now we'll see information gathering. What we have to gather about target. The very first thing you have to gather about target is site. Yes. So let's take examples of this website. You can say Nokia.com. I want to bug hunt on this website Nokia.com. Second is you have to find what? Subdomains. Why subdomain? See, if domain have many subdomains, then there is a chance you will have a more chance to hunt bugs. Okay, so let's how to find subdomains. For this you have to go to virustotal.com. This is a very good website to find subdomains. So I'm going for virustotal.com. virustotal.com. There is a search for what? Let's give Nokia.com. I want to find subdomain of Nokia.com. So see, I got the observed subdomains, 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 subdomains. They have many subdomains. So many subdomains mean many more opportunities with you. You can hunt lots of them. Okay. So see this. I got these many subdomains by this website. Now third is how to let's see how to hunt on these subdomains. You have to sort the subdomains. You have to rank the subdomains by unpopularity. Okay, to rank the subdomains by unpopularity. Okay, and you have to try first less traveled road. I read somewhere this less traveled road concept. So let's travel road. What means it? Unpopular websites will give you bounty. You will get a bug there easily. Okay, on unpopular websites, unpopular subdomains. So first try on unpopular, then the rank. Okay, the try one by one all the subdomains of the domains. The fourth, find IP address of the websites. How to find IP address? Simple, you can do ping space IP address. That's it. Sorry, ping space domain name. So ping space any.com will give you IP address. Example, see this, ping space nokia.com. That's giving me IP address of Nokia, 162.13.40.196. Fifth, reverse. So which programming language they are using? This is very good concept. Which programming language this website is using, you can say. So for this you have to use Kali, or you can use Google also. For if you want to use Google, you can try like this. Go to Google. You can give a domain name, let's say site colon, let's say which domain name, let's try this apps.networks.nokia.com. I'll copy this. I have to find which programming language they are using. They are using PHP, they are using ASPX, whatever. So I'll first do this. Okay, the website is not available. Let's try on this developer.health.nokia.com. Now if I'll try there. Okay, now so I have to gather which programming language. So I'll do .php first. .php is not there. I'll try .aspx first. ASPX is not there. ASP not the GSP not, GSPX not. So the programming language is unknown. Maybe we are not getting the programming language from the Google itself, or you can just open this some of the pages and you will get a programming language. Okay, which they are using some kind of let's click on forgot password. Maybe you will get there. Okay, so they are using some kind of ASPX maybe. or if you want to confirm this which programming language they are using, you can use a very good command. For the command from Kali Linux, we can use whatweb space any.com. So you can use here whatweb space this. So they are using what? Have you got any programming language? So they are using I haven't got which programming language they are using, but yes, X powered by, see this X powered, they are using banana programming language. Oh my god. Banana PI, they are using banana PI. Okay, so you have to look for X powered by. See this, you can give any other whatweb space un.org. See this, what they are using, nothing. You can give whatweb space www.microsoft.com. so they are using what? All we have to look for X powered by, so you are not getting Microsoft. So let's have whatweb space kursera.com. so there I'm using X powered by PHP 4.54. yes, you can do whatweb space ce can say www.ipune.ac.in. Let's see this, they are using ASP.NET programming language. So this way you can gather programming language. Now 6, after programming language, what you have to gather? You have to gather the, sometimes you have to gather what? The ports, open ports and services. For this you can use nmap space IP address, the very normal scanning. This is called normal scanning. So if you will do this, let's try on this some other live websites. Let's try on this this website. You can say my website, okay? Oh no, not my websites. It will be secure. Yeah, let's try on this developer.health.nokia.com. let's copy this the IP address. Now you have to do nmap space IP address. Let's do this, very simple. Sorry, I'm not getting anything. Let's paste. Oh my god, I have to type. Okay, let's try on this website. Okay, so IP address is 121.241.73.169. let's click on it. So you have to wait because nmap is okay. So it's really but blocking our ping props. So they are blocking our ping request. So you can do -P n. Okay, so it's taking time. No, don't worry. Okay, we can skip this now. We can. So if this won't give you the enough information, you can use aggressive scanning. For aggressive scanning, use nmap space IP space -s capital V. IP means IP address. Okay, don't give IP. Okay. Now, if won't give this in the good information about target, then you can use to detailed information about target. You can use. For this you can use what nmap space IP space pipe space nmap space -s capital C space IP. So yes, so this way you have to gather. Not seventh is what you can also gather server information. Server information means which server they are using. Either they are using IIS or Apache or Tomcat or Nginx, which server they are using. So for this you can use again whatweb space any.com. this will give you the server information. So let us see this, the ports scan. They gave me all the ports about this unipune.ac.in target. You can, oh my god, lots of port open, lots of port open. This is very wonderful. You can try attack there. Okay, you will get a server sale. So okay, let's check. There is a 1 3 you can check on the CV details about this. Okay, now I'm trying for the aggressive scanning capital S yes, capital B. Now let's try this. So this is called aggressive scanning. It is again blocking the ping, so you can capital P N, so it will give you the all information. Now we are looking for the server information. For this you can what web space, you can give hackersera.com, let's example. Oh no, SSH space, I have to connect with my Kali Linux machine, maybe 0.107. yes. So now if I'll give a what web space hackersera.com, see, so HTTP server. So I'm using Apache Fusion Passenger 4.4. Now if you are looking for any other website, let's try for what web space un.org. So they are using what? Apache, not telling you Unix authentication TDS whatever. So you are getting the server details. So if they were using some of the older version of the web server, then you can attack there. So that's why we are gathering the informations. Okay, so I hope it's clear to you how to gather information about target. If not, we will have a discussion session. So everything we will use in this course via Burp Suite. So you have to learn Burp Suite first, how to use Burp Suite. So see how Burp Suite work. Let's talk about that first. So this is a browser. If I'm browsing bing.com, okay, let's browse hackersera.com. okay, so hackersera.com is browsing without anything. So I'll make it in two parts to teach you in a good way. Okay, so see this now. Yes, and I will do this there. See, this is a browser, this is a Burp Suite. Yes, so if see now, if you want to visit any page, it's visiting. Okay, no problem, it's working now. So first step is you have to set proxy. See, Burp Suite having a proxy tab, options, there will be the listener, proxy listener. So you have to set this proxy listener, and this should be tick. Okay, you have to set this proxy listener in browser, Firefox, preferences, network, settings, manual proxy 127.0.01.8080, and tick on this. Use this proxy server for all protocols, for HTTPS, SSL, FTP, anything. Okay, so you can intercept all those requests there. Now there is a target tab. Target tab will list out everything, will requesting from browser to server. It will list out all the server there. You can also filter this by clicking this show only in scope items. There is no scope, so you can just delete. Now there is a proxy also. There is an intercept tab. Right now intercept is off, so that's why you are browsing anything and it's just loading there. But if intercept will be on, and if you will visit any page, let's say I'm visiting workshops, it will first, okay, because of the cache it's not coming there. Okay, let's reloading. Okay, it will first come on the Burp Suite, and then you can, if you will drop this, the request will be dropped here. Let's intercept one more time. If you will forward this, the request will be go to the server end. Now if you will make intercept is on, off, so request is generating but through background, it's not intercepting. Okay, it's just going through the Burp Suite to the server. Now see, if I'm just okay, see this. Now if I right click, send this to spider, we'll see this spider concept later on. Okay, now see, but right now I'm browsing google.com. I want to browse google.com. okay, the HTTPS website. You cannot browse any HTTPS website right now. Why? Because Burp Suite by default doesn't allow any HTTPS website to load through the Burp Suite because of the certificate. So steps is very simple to configure. Okay, steps to configure Burp Suite is very simple. You have to use first, go to http://burp, download CA certificate. Third, after certificate, go to browser, options or preferences, whatever, preferences or options. After that you can go to certificate. There you can find the view certificate. After that you can go for what, import, and then import the certificates. After that trust all certificate issues. So what that is, let's try this now. So I'll go to http://burp download CA certificate. I downloaded this. Now Firefox preferences, certificates, there is a view certificates, there is an import button. Now I'll import certificate there, and they are saying trust this certificate, so I'll trust. Now okay, now you can browse any HTTPS website also there. See this? So this way we have configured the HTTPS Burp Suite with HTTPS. So I hope it's clear to you. If not, we will have a discussion session later on. Now we will see how to use Burp Suite efficiently for a spider, repeater, intruder. So this is a browser. Let's examples. If you have to hunt on this website, testphp.vulnweb.com. One way is to go on every page of the websites one by one. It's not possible for a human being. So you need Burp Suite. Intercept is on. Now intercept is on. When you require intercept, then on. Otherwise make it off. Okay. Just right click, send this to spider. Yes. So see, go to target. See, you will see your domain name there. See this? Now you can also right click, you can add this to a scope or a spider this host. So it will crawl all the URLs on the web application, all the URLs. See this? All the URLs on a web. So this is called a spider function. Now after a spiders, you have to also sort the parameters many times. So you can double click on the params, double click on these params. If you will double click on this param, it will sort it by in line. Okay, all those parameters, these many URLs having parameters. There may be get based, there may be post based, there may be cookie based, whatever, but these many URLs having parameters. When you will test something, some vulnerabilities, sometimes you have to send this to intruder and repeater also. Let's try this. You want to send this request to repeater, you can right click, send this to repeater. In a repeater tab, what to repeat? You can click on go, you can check response here only. There is also search, you can search response there. You can render this, render the browsing. See, if I am giving a name hello, click on go. We can modify there, you can check response here only. See this, hello. If I am giving a script there, script alert 1 and a script tag close. Let's see this now. See, they are not giving pop-up because the render doesn't include JavaScript. In this case, you can right click, show response in browser. To show this response in your browser, copy the URL below and paste into browser. So I'll copy this, let's browse this. See, it will do like this. Now repeater done. Let's same way, the same thing. You want to do intruders, send this to intruder now. Intruder. This is an intruder tab. So what is intruder now? Positions. See, there is a lots of options. There is a sniper option. The first option is sniper. Sniper will try only on the first the one parameter, the first parameter you have selected. That means these parameters, this location, this field. Now if you will do battering ram, then all the payloads, one payloads will try on all the parameters. If they will multiple parameters, then. So let's talk about sniper. You can read it about the Burp Suite manual. It's a very good manual. You can first clear this, because if you want to attack there, you can select this and you can click on add. But I want to attack there, so I'll select this, I'll click on add. What you want to attack there? So this is called payloads. I already told you, payload is a script or code that used to what? Identify vulnerability. So which payloads you want to load? Let examples, I want to load something like single quote there, I want to load double quote there, I want to load script there. Let's example this. Okay, script alert 1 there and a script tag close there. Let's examples. Now you want to attack, so let's start attack. See, they tried all those, and they see you have to check for the highest length. But if your JavaScript will execute this, you will see highest length. Now you can right click, show response in browser, copy this. See this? It's not giving you anything, no problem. Okay. So likewise you have to try. Okay, see this now. There is a lot. See, you can also response render. You can also response render. What's happened there? Nothing. So you can also render. So intruder tabs. So basically you have to play with the proxy, repeater, intruder. That's it. Sometimes you can use Burp Suite search methods. You can search for any file. Let's say file equal to any parameters. See, you got file parameters. You want to search only in scope only the or you want to search any response header. So you can search response header. What you want to search response? Origin or access control. See, there is a access control. So maybe somewhere access control if you font like this. So this way you have to